Welcome all. In this lecture, we are discussing about series and parallel connection of resistors. Resistors can be interconnected in two ways. In first case, the ending point of the first resistor is connected to the starting point of the second resistor. And in second case, the two common points of the two resistors are connected together. Here the starting point of first resistor and second resistor are connected to point A, and the ending points of two resistors are connected together to point B. So first connection is called series connection and second connection is called parallel connection. And now we can look into series and parallel connections in detail. Firstly, resistors in series. Consider this R1, R2, R3, three resistors connected in series. Here the end point of R1 is connected to the starting point of R2, end point of R2 is connected to the starting point of R3. So these three are in series. So if you are looking here, the current through the resistors, three resistors are same. It is a single path. So the current is same. The source current I is flowing through the all resistors. So we can say that the current flowing through all resistors will be same. And the case of voltage, the total voltage of the EMF is V across AB. So this total voltage V get divided to V1, V2 and V3. So the voltage across R1 is at this point, voltage across this point, and voltage across R2 is this point and this point, and voltage across R3 is this point and this point. So this total voltages will be the sum of this voltage V. So this total voltage get divided into across each resistors. So voltage will be get divided across each resistors. V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. And in case of parallel connection, this is the circuit. Here the starting point of three resistors are connected together to point A. Ending points are connected together to point B. So it is in parallel. So if you are looking here, the total voltage of the EMF source is across this V, that is AB. Okay, it is same that the voltage across R1 is also across this point, so it is V. So voltage across R2 is also the point between the point A and B. So R3 also between A and B. So the voltage across resistors in parallel are same, that of the voltage source V. And the current, the source current I will be splitting to flow through these resistors. Total current I will be splitting to I1, I2 and I3. Okay, so the total current splits into and flow through each resistors. I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. So in case of series, the current will be same. The current flowing through the resistor will be same, but the voltage will be divided across each resistors. In case of parallel, the voltage will be same, the voltage across all resistors will be same, but the current flowing through will be the splitter current. Okay. And now we can find the equivalent resistance of series resistors. So finding equivalent resistance of series connection means we have to convert this three resistors circuit into a single resistor circuit, which is R is equivalent to these three series resistors. So in case of series connection, we can have the voltage as the sum of voltage across the resistors V1, V2, V3. So V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. And by Ohm's law, we can find the voltage and current relation across a single resistor. For a single resistor, we can apply the Ohm's law. Means for R1, the current is I, the current flowing through the R1 is I, and the voltage across the R1 is V1. So for R1 we can apply V equal to IR as V1 equal to I into R1. Okay, V1 equal to I into R1. Similarly for R2, the voltage is V2 and current is I. So the V2 is I into R2. Similarly, by Ohm's law for R3, we can say V3 equal to I into R3. So now we can substitute V1, V2, V3 in this equation. So V equal to V1 is IR1, V2 is IR2, V3 is IR3. So V equal to IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3. And in case of equivalent single resistor, we can apply Ohm's law here also. So the voltage across the V is the total voltage V and the current is I. So V equal to IR, V equal to IR equivalent. So now V equal to IR equivalent. So this V are same. So we can equate this equation and this equation, or we can substitute V as IR equivalent. So we can say here V equal to IR equivalent equal to IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3. And we can divide the whole equation by I to obtain R equivalent equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So in series connection, the equivalent resistance is simply the sum of series resistors, R1 plus R2 plus R3. And in case of equivalent resistance of parallel resistors, similar to that of series connection, we have to replace these three resistors in parallel by a single equivalent resistor. So in case of parallel circuit, total current I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. The total current I will be split to I1, I2, I3. And by Ohm's law, we can find the voltage and current relation of a single resistor R1. Here the voltage across all resistors are same, V. Since this voltage across A and B is this V. Okay, all the voltages are same. Okay, so the voltage is same and current through R1 is I1. So for R1, the voltage is V and current is I1. So we can say V equal to I1 R1, or I1 is equal to V by R1. Okay, I1 is equal to V by R1. And similarly for R2, I2 is equal to V by R2. V is the same, V by R2. And I3 is V by R3. So we can substitute I1, I2, I3 as V by R1, V by R2, V by R3 in this equation. So we will be obtaining as I is equal to V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. And in case of single equivalent resistor, the Ohm's law will be equal to V equal to IR equivalent, or I equal to V by R equivalent. So we can equate this I and this I, or V by R equivalent can be replaced by this I. Okay, so it will become V by R equivalent equal to V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. Again, we can divide the whole equation by V. Will be obtaining as 1 by R equivalent equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Means the reciprocal of the equivalent resistor will be equal to the sum of the reciprocals of the resistors connected in parallel. So these are the series and parallel connection. With this we can wind up this session. Thank you.